Alright, my friends, if you struggle with market research or you're unsure of what idea to build, this video is for you. In this video, I do a live market research and I go over how you can find features that customers care about and what will actually make them buy. Enjoy. Alright guys, so I'm going to do some live market research. If you are unsure of an idea to start with or you're not sure which idea will make money, I'm going to go over both a B2C and B2B way of finding validated ideas. Let's start with B2B, which means you want to sell directly to businesses and not consumers. The site that I like to use for market research for B2B is the site called G2. So G2, there's a bunch of reviews of different enterprise/business software. And let's say you're unsure which niche you should go into. So what you can do is there is a category of all the different types of tools that all of the different categories. There's sales tools, marketing tools, CAD, whatnot. What you can do is first you just go down the list and see what piques your interest. Let's say I'm really interested in HR. So I want to click on HR and see all the different tools. And within HR, there are subcategories. There's HR management system, core HR, time tracking, staffing, right? So you click on any of them. And let's say I'm really passionate about staffing HR software. This is one of the software that I want to start. Right here, you see all of the current products in this niche, right? So what you can do is you can just browse through and see all of the different options. And then what I like to do is I like to see the size of these softwares. So what you can do is just copy and paste the name of the software and just do revenue. So just add revenue to the end of the thing. And there might be pages that say how much revenue they're doing per year, but let's assume that no information is given. So how do you deduct how big this market is? What you can do is you can check their LinkedIn and they'll have a LinkedIn page. From their LinkedIn, you can check their employee list. So Zoho Recruit. So you scroll down and you see how many people are working there. And typically the two types of employees that I like to check for are engineers and salespeople. Typically the more engineers/more salespeople the company has, that means they're pretty validated. There's software engineer here, software engineer here. Also, if they have a recruiting person, that's a good sign. So what you would do is you would just scroll down and see all of the different type of people that these people recruit. You can see for this company, they have almost 134 people, right? So it's a pretty big company. But the main thing that I like to track is just the revenue, because let's say there's 10 businesses within this niche and they all have $5 million AR. That means it's a pretty good niche to enter because it's already validated. So that's the first step, which is just checking to see how big the market is. And this is all done manually, but I think if you use ChatGPT, it also might be a time saver. Just type in Zoho recruit revenue, and sometimes it'll give you a estimate, probably not exactly what the company is doing, but it's a pretty good estimate. So you can see that 30% increase in users, 80 million global users by mid 2022. Step 2 is finding problems with this current software. So let's say I see this software here, 100 hires, and you want to first check to see what they actually which pain point/problem do they actually solve. It is a user-friendly ATS. Basically, it helps track all the applicants to the company, and then they have a bunch of these, right? So what you want to do is you just go to the company site, and typically you can figure out what problem they're trying to solve with their main headline. So their headline is attract, interview, and hire the best candidates faster. That's the problem. And then what I like to do is also just check the companies that they work with and also the case studies. With the case studies, these people will mention what type of features or what type of benefit that this company helps them directly with. That's pretty important. Here you can see that I was running up, and this is probably key. Transition, our company was easy, good support, great intuitive user interface. It does not take long to start with the software and become a pro. The value is 5x in terms of time savings for me and my team when recruiting. So that's probably the key thing, right? People that buy this type of software, they really care about how much time it saves them when they are recruiting. That's step 2, which is finding out the problem and the main feature/benefit that they're providing. After you do that, step 3 is finding what do people that currently use a product hate about this current product that you can fix in your product. So let's say in G2, what you can do is you can scroll down and see all the reviews. And I typically only like to view the 4 stars because 5 stars are like might be paid or fake. So you want to check the 4 stars. And then for this one, it literally tells you like what they hate, right? All right, my camera just dies. So I mentioned how this company probably is a smaller business. This might be an opportunity where you create a 100 hires clone, but it's meant for bigger orgs, right? So this is like one opportunity. And then here they say they hate the shortcuts. This probably isn't that meaningful. And so here it should be a bit more automative. This is like a pain point where the software itself might be too manual, and if you added more stuff that was automated, that might be a better selling point, right? So these are just some things that you can test, like report generation, data parsing can be improved. Number of features are low, difficult to integrate with local job portals. So this is probably a big one, like integration with what companies are currently using. So this is a pain point where if you clone this product, let's say you added this feature where it integrates better with all the local job portals. This is like another opportunity. So yeah, this is just a really short example of how you can find problems with what is currently selling, and then you can just not clone it, but you can improve the product and incorporate all of these features that people are missing. And especially if you're like a smaller team, you can like ship features faster. So that's just like one advantage. I would literally just go through the entire company list of that certain niche, and you would like after an hour or two of researching, you'll probably get like a really good idea of what people care about, what people don't care about, and what's missing from the current software that you can improve on. I think it's a lot more manual. There's no AI for this, but I think it's the best way to find out like what people will actually buy, right? Hopefully that was useful. I'm going to create another video just for B2C because this one was probably more interesting for people that are interested in B2B, but I'll create another video for B2C and more like consumer products. Be sure to subscribe. See you guys.